Now let's blast it! Hey Brandon, what are we doing?
We're cleaning.
I thought we were doing archaeological digging verbs.
Oh, hey. We're doing archaeological verbs here.
You touched the hose!
What Brandon means is we're unfossilizing this truck frame. There are several steps we're going to take in restoring the frame, but step one is getting all the loose old surface rust off with wire wheels. Then we'll blow it off, clean it, blow it off again, and coat it with Pour 15. It's a lot of work, but it'll be worth it to restore and preserve this truck frame.
Stop blowing holes in his truck. Nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, get down in this the actual frame there.
Habitations.
Yeah.
I made the decision.
You did?
We're getting rid of brakes.
We're getting rid of all the brakes.
All the brakes. Grab the clippers. Nothing but power. Clippers.
We'll do what we need to do. So this has a weird brake system. There isn't a proportioning valve on the master cylinder. There's just a bunch of Ys. And it splits, two come to the back, and they go into this load adjusting proportioning valve for the rear. And then it comes out one, which goes down into this drum, and then out of this drum, over to that drum. And then there's a bleeder on top over there. But that's kind of weird.
Too many Ys.
Yeah, I think what we're going to do is just get like a standard proportioning valve and run 2 in from the master cylinder, 2 out to each front, and 2 out, 1 to each rear. And just do it like that.
Makes sense.
It does make sense. So we're gonna cut this.
Plus, it's gonna be a race truck. You don't need to stop in a race truck.
I thought you said rice truck.
Rice truck. That's what I said.
That's what you said?
We're
We're gonna deliver rice.
cutting the brakes. If somebody wants this, they can have it.
What?
You're just giving that thing away? Thank you.
Are you keeping that, or is that going in the trash?
You take that with you.
Don't you touch stank bugs.
Don't touch some stank bugs. You'll touch some stank bugs.
Sometimes they
Woo,
follow
boy,
you
they
home.
stink.
Not with those hands.
Woo.
They follow you home sometimes.
Tell
They
you what
stick
you
on
gotta
your
do.
sweatshirt.
You gotta take yourself a piece of that toilet paper. You pick up the stink bug with it. You throw it in the toilet. Don't squish it, cause Lord, they stink. You flush it down the toilet. Now I know it's a whole gallon and a half, but it's worth it. Those things stink. There ain't nothing much left on the world that stinks worse than them.
What they smell like?
They smell like earth, real dirt, like dirt or earth.
Are we gonna get that stuff out of there? So we found out that these were just done. This just slides right off. And these are all brand new.
Brand new.
Just looks real good in here. So that's nice. That's a bonus right there. That's a bonus meme.
Oh, we're leaking here.
What? There's a tarantula in there?
Probably. Oh, without a doubt.
No.
Oh! That's it for today. Coming back later with some smaller bits to get these smaller bits.
Yeah. There's just some tight corners we can't get into, like this. But it looks a lot better so far.
Quite the change.
Quite the change. All that loose stuff off, all the spiders out.
All the loosies.
Jeremy's sweeping.
Housekeeping.
And then we'll pour 15 this thing and
Good as new.
it'll be good as new. It's in really good shape. That's all that came off. And that's, I don't know if you can see that, that's this big. So that's not very much. That's only that much rust came off. So yeah.
But that's weight reduction.
It is, and it was intentional. It fermented to the point where we could shed that unused metal. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get this up on the lift and we're gonna drop the fuel tank so that we can get to the rest of the frame over there. And that'll also give us a chance to work on the fuel tank because it needs some work, probably.
Just needs some loving.
Just a little loving. And then we're not gonna take the suspension off. Obviously there's gonna be some places we can't get to because we're not gonna take the leaf springs off yet. But we will get to that. And then when we do, we'll
address the other rust issues at that time.
Yeah, we'll hit those areas that are uncovered by the suspension, but for now we're going to get everything we can see so that we can move forward. We'll do the suspension all at once, but we've got other cars to come on the lift, and we really want to knock this out before the lift is occupied for a while from a different project that you'll see. Let's get this up on the lift.
Donkey. There it is. Fuel tank's out.
Now look, we can see the whole frame of the back of it.
There's a truck in there.
Yeah, so obviously those hoses all need replaced. We get that little canister off, which I'm not sure what it is. But we have the book, so we'll be able to figure out what everything is.
And we can read.
We can?
Well, you can. I can look at pictures.
You can explain pictures really well.
Even the Japanese ones.
Yeah, we'll get these few things out of the way and then we'll get to wire wheeling. I swear we're gonna wire wheel this at some point.
With the fuel tank, fuel lines, and brake lines out of the way, we can wire wheel the rest of the frame. We also got some smaller wheels to get into the tight corners.
We've got another 1 pound of weight reduction. That's 1 more pound of donuts Brandon can eat when he's racing. Okay, so we think we got what we're gonna get. Now, keep in mind, viewers at home, viewers who aren't at home, all we're trying to do is knock all the loose stuff off because we're gonna just paint over that surface rust that's there. That's what pour 15 is. Paint over rust 15 times, and then it's good. So again, we're not touching the suspension components right now because we're going to take those off later and we'll fix that. And we'll get where the frame is behind the suspension components. But yeah, so we went in with the big wheels, and then we went back in with the small wheels and gotten all the small cracks and crevices. We're going to blow it off, and then we're going to mineral spirits it, and then we'll blow it dry again, and then we'll paint. All right, here it is. It's been blowed off, it's been sprayed off, and then it's been blowed off. There's a spider.
We decided to come out because it's nice
Look.
and clean.
Get him out of there.
It's a brown recluse.
Yeah. Anyway, and then it's been blowed off again. It's dry. This thing is so dry. It'll. Anyway, now we're gonna start. Painting. So, put on your painting caps. What'd you take off first?
I had nothing on.
Oh, okay. So this stuff's going on real nice. I don't know if you can see. It just looks real good. It's making a big difference already.
Oh yeah.
So this is coat 1, and then we're gonna let it dry overnight because we have to. And then we're gonna do a second coat in a couple days. So that's, yeah, we just gotta get busy now.
Jesus Christ, it's
Uncle Brad.
All right, here's where we're at so far. It looks really good.
First coat on the rear.
First coat on the rear is done. So we have to get from basically the back of the cab up to the firewall still on the first coat. And then once that's dry, we'll get a whole second coat on everything. And that should be good. But boy, does that look nice. Brandon doesn't know it, but we snuck Cooper over here to secretly pour 15 the whole bottom of this frame. Undercoat! I'll never know. All right, it's time for coat number 2. We did coat number 1, which means now it's time for coat number 2.
2 coats. Keeps it warmer.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna second coat this thing. All right, we got the second coat on. As you can see, that's 2 coats. Looks real good. Second coat goes on real easily. So, yeah, that looks real good. We're happy with that.
Thanks for watching. In the next episode, we tear into the engine, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it.
Oh, I just
Jeremy, what are your ats? How do we find you?